How has Jakarta been so far?
Oh, it has been wonderful. I think I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think you are somewhere in the middle as well.
I think before we take the action, leap into a situation, let's put on our thinking hat, be able to communicate with various stakeholders is very, very important.
Hi everyone, I'm honored to be joined today by Beili Wong from the IIA Global Board. Beili, thank you for taking your time with us.
Good morning, IIM. Nice to meet
good
you
morning.
here.
Nice to meet you too. It's a privilege for Indonesian auditor to hear directly from a global leader like you, so we really appreciate it.
You're most welcome. It is an honor to be here with you, IIM, and also your colleagues at the Institute of Internal Auditors Indonesia office. And such a pleasure to visit your beautiful country.
Okay, welcome to the IIA Indonesia.
Thank you.
Okay, for this session, we'll do a quick rapid fire questions. I'll read the questions and you can answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. Shall we begin?
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, how has Jakarta been so far?
Oh, it has been wonderful. It is such a beautiful city, such a vibrant city. And I think the most impression I got so far is the people. People are super, super kind, super, super nice. And it's just a privilege to be here.
Ah, nice to hear that. Okay, I'm curious. So are you an extrovert, an introvert, or somewhere in between?
I've been asking that question to myself sometimes. I think I'm probably somewhere in between. I do think I'm an introvert because I like to read. And I like to, spend time by myself, reading, especially reading when it's raining outside. So sitting, in my living room, and when the rain is going outside, and enjoy a very nice book or magazine. So I would say, I could be a little bit introvert, but at the same time, the work I do, as a leader, it is also important. Go out of your office, to be a visible leader, to speak to your colleagues, to speak to your clients, to speak to your stakeholders. So I can say I can be an extrovert as well. So to answer your question a little bit long-winded, I think I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think you are somewhere in the middle as well. Okay, next one. What's the first thing you usually do when starting an audit?
Great question. I think the first thing I do is think. I think a lot of times, we're excited about project. We want to jump in right away. We start open the permanent file. We see what we have done before. We start talking to people. I think those are all great things. But I think before we take the action, leap into a situation, let's put on our thinking hat, and especially put on our strategic thinking hat. Think about the big pictures and don't limit yourself to the permanent file, to the conversation you have had, to the knowledge you have, but have a thinking hat on, strategic thinking, and try to look at a big picture.
Wow, that's a nice insight for internal auditors in Indonesia. Since sometimes you want to directly jump into the field work, and I think thinking is one of the most important part of audit planning, right?
Absolutely, thinking and planning. I think we all look at how many hours we spend in the planning process, field work, execution, report writing, communication. I would say, they're all important stages of audit work we do, but I think the thinking piece probably have a unique importance.
Okay, right. Okay, what do you think is the most underrated skill in auditing? Wow, that's a nice one, right?
So, of course, I am biased. I think, as auditors, we have many, many great skills, a lot of technical skills, but I also think those skills are very fundamental. This is almost like you building a house. That's your basement. That's something you have to have. So to answer your question about probably one of the most underrated skills we have or we need to have is communication skills. I think it's not only during the planning process, execution process, delivery process, be able to communicate with various stakeholders is very, very important. And I think that's one of the skills will elevate our report, elevate our findings, elevate our recommendations to the next level to be accepted and to be implemented.
Okay, and it's really nice to have that section in the global standard, right, to communicate effectively.
Thank you. And I'm really very pleased to hear you're quoting our brand new Global Internal Audit Standards. That's great. That's something really important to elevate our game and elevate our credibility with our stakeholders.
Right. Okay, the next one. What's the best part of being the part of the IIA family?
There's so many benefits of being part of the IIA family. I personally have been with the IIA family for many years. I think the ability to network with your colleagues, to learn from your colleagues, and also when I look at you and others, colleagues in this office, some of you are volunteers. So be able to contribute to this community, to elevate this community to a next high level, I think it's very rewarding as well.
Nice to hear that. And this is the last one. How would you describe the future of internal audit?
If I can use one word, it will be limitless. I think the future of internal audit, we have many potentials. There's, of course, challenges ahead, but I always try to look at the other side of the challenge. The other side of challenge is opportunities. And I think our profession has many opportunities ahead of us to continue elevating our game and be value-added services to our stakeholders.
That's so promising. That's all for our rapid fire session. Thank you, Beili, for taking the time with us, and enjoy Jakarta.
Thank you for having me.
All the best for you, and bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.